Can you tell if someone is healthy just by looking at them? 3 years ago, I learned as a 20-something active rock climber, going to the gym constantly, every day, and probably looking like a pretty active, healthy individual. I had been dealing with chronic pain on a daily basis, pain that was starting in my back and just getting worse and worse. It was chronic, it was irritating, and it didn't make a lot of sense to me. And so I went to my doctor at the time and said, hey, look, man, I'm really getting into the sport, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm just dealing with this pain. Can we do something about it? I thought maybe an x-ray, some kind of imaging would help. And he literally said, you're young and active. I would normally do an x-ray, but in your case, there's really no reason. Just suck it up. And this is crazy. This was really unexpected. Unfortunately, this is kind of common, this medical gaslighting. I had to go into an urgent clinic the following day and insist on getting imaging, only to discover that I was dealing with literally a broken back. Part of my spine was actually slipping forward. And so internally, even though I look active, healthy, fit, all these things, and people assumed you must be healthy, you must be good, you look like you're in shape. I was suffering big time, constantly on a daily basis, and it just kept getting worse. And I had to take this extra step to advocate for myself and finally get the appropriate care. This became a whole separate journey for me, learning about my injury, spondylolisthesis, and degeneration of my disc. It involved multiple years of work and trial and error and trying to figure out how I could deal with this injury. It's a very serious injury. It's also pretty common, and avoid some of the scarier things that I was worried about, because when you have an injury like mine, the option is a major back surgery. Speaking to you today, telling you this story because ultimately I came out much better. I was able to go through this journey of investigating my injury and finally get a very comprehensive and good surgical outcome for me. And now I'm back, I'm active. I want to share this story really just to tell other people that you cannot tell just from looking at a person if they are healthy. Sometimes there's a lot more going on than meets the eye, and we have to feel this with ourselves. I was being gaslit by my own doctor. He said, you look healthy, you're probably fine. So glad that I was able to get better care and really listen to my body when I could tell that something was wrong, because now I am feeling so much better. I'm not dealing with this chronic pain anymore. And so my message to share really is to trust ourselves. And if it feels like something is going wrong with us, understand that doctors and healthcare providers are just people. They make mistakes, and it's up to you to be your best advocate. So I hope that you will love yourself in that way.